with Doris Burke and Anthony. I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets in their last game, losing to Sacramento. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Williams, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Charlotte. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Shots good by Williams. And here is Los Angeles now. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Unloads and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Williams. In the corner, Knipple with it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Knipple's got 5 now.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Pass to Gordon. Takes it inside.
Boy, sometimes it's just pick your poison trying to guard James Harden, especially in pick-and-roll action.
Yep, that one goes.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that distance.
Harden way outside. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Knipple. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Pocket 4. Bassey. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. To the left side wing. Back to Booker. 1:43 left in the first quarter. And it's blocked. Dunn with it. Clippers moving the ball around. Gordon a screen. Harden with it. Now guarded by Booker. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, James Harden showing you. I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Pass to Filipowski. Booker outside. Back to Filipowski. Durant with a wide open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's the screen to the inside. LaFrentz uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Out left to the wing. Williams looking around. Here's LaFrentz. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant with the steal. Fires it up. Again, the Clippers.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
The three. That shot, no good. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Clippers on top. Up 2. And back in a moment as they'll get... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end. Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Pass to Diabate. The kick out to Williams. And taken away by Wallace. Ariza, right side. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was running for it when he elevated and made the catch.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Back to Williams. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Knipple. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Knipple got 4 this quarter. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you guys.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Here's Whitmore. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
Booker outside. Pass to Diabate. And it's denied. And they'll get another chance. Now Lillard. He has yet to score. Here's Booker. Misses the chippy right there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Substitution on the court.
Durant for three. Durant, money from deep.
And KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Pass to Vucevic, and stolen by Dunn. And that one's good. Durant. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Lillard attacking. On the wing, Booker. 5 points in the game. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 2. And they get it. And it's KD with the rebound.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
To the wing right side. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good from outside.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harden drops one in down low.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Clippers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Charlotte making a switch here. Clippers leading by 11. And here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Pass to Durant. Lets it go. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Durant finishing it off in transition.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
From downtown, drills it from outside. Harden's got 10.
Boy, if the hard dribble gets the defense on its heels, that is vintage James Harden right there.
And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
It's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
And talking to Con Kniffel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Kniffel. They grab their own miss. There's a screen. Pass to Filipowski. And he jams it with authority.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's KD. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And here's Booker from the arc. James Harden with the rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Banked in off the glass. 14 points for him.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. That one falls. 16 points for KD.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden right side. Over Williams. Filipowski grabs the board.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Williams. Booker left side. The 17-footer goes down. Booker's got his third bucket of the night.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back over to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Harden on the wing. 14 points for him. Here's Gordon. And, yep, finally dropped it, rolling around the rim. Gordon's got 10 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Harden. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Knippel. Driving the lane. It's tipped. Now Filipowski. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. Booker looking around. Launches it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He is seeing the courts. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Good on the bucket. Whitmore's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Clippers. Here's Lillard. A special move before the shot.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Wallace outside. Pass to Whitmore. Drains the three-pointer. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Diabate. Here's DeRozan. Tips it up. Clippers leading by 23. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that one's good, Whitmore.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Lillard surveying the D. To the paint. And he lays it straight in.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
He is hauled in by Los Angeles. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Whitmore with it. Drives to the hoop. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Booker. And stolen by Whitmore. Back to Wallace. LaFrance pulls it in. .143 left in the fourth quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Clippers leading by 23. Done outside. Back to Harden. Some solid defense from Lillard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, here is Harden. Six on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. No good that time. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight.
I've been these spots since I dropped out of college. So if you're living the dream, you work every day.